Hello, and thanks again for joining us for a Taste of Thirwood Place. I'm Larry Lyford, your host. I'm here with Chef John Payne.
Hello.
And we're at Thirwood Place, Cape Cod's premier senior living community. This is our monthly cooking show, and today we're going to be doing salmon 3 ways.
Yes, we are, Larry.
I'm sure you could do salmon 50 ways.
Oh,
but
sure. It's a very versatile fish.
This is a smaller show, so we're going to do it 3 ways.
Right. We're going to demonstrate today how to fillet a salmon. Most folks won't be doing that. You can get your salmon from your local fishmonger already filleted. But it's something people don't normally see. We're going to do, first one we're going to do, Larry, is poached. So I'm going to start the court bouillon, which is a mirepoix, which is carrots, celery, and onion.
Yep.
And I have aromatics in here. We have dill, some fresh thyme,
Yep.
And some fennel anise root.
Great.
And we're going to just simmer that in some white wine. So this is going to be our poaching liquid for the poached salmon. We'll get that going while we're cutting the fish.
Great. So white wine, the aromatics, which are the mirepoix.
And vegetables, carrots, celery, onion.
Yep. And then any water in that, or just white wine?
It's mostly water with the white wine.
With some white wine, okay.
So we're just going to bring that to a simmer or boil. First off, it's a beautiful fish here. This is a king salmon from British Columbia. It's very, very nice. Very easy to fillet.
Looks like you've done that a few times.
Yes. It's gorgeous fish. We'll save that half for another time.
Okay.
So we have our nice fillet here. We're going to take the rib bones off next. Just sliding our knife right under the ribs very gently. And right down to the stomach muscle wall. And we're going to take that off just like that. I'm going to take this outer layer of, this is the fins and the outer skin. Take that right off. Next, we'll take the skin off. Cut a little bit. I leave a tab of the tail here to hold on to.
Yep.
And once you get that to the skin, we're going to take the knife and just a 10-degree angle away from the skin.
Okay.
So we don't cut through the skin.
Yep.
And we just kind of seesaw our way, pulling with your left hand and coming down the fillet with your right hand to release the skin.
Nice.
Just like that.
Yeah. That reminds me of when we had our tenderloin. And we were taking the,
Right.
Yep.
So now we have this beautiful fillet of fish, nice and clean, no skin, and we can portion our portions. We would cut the thicker ends here, I like for the court bouillon or the poached salmon. So these, we would just, one quick little trick I forgot to show everybody. A nice trick on the salmon, if you're going to poach this at home, and it is delicious, is to squirt some lime juice on top of the fillets first. The acid in the lime juice starts to cook the fish. That little outside membrane of the flesh of the salmon will start to, from the acid of the lime, will start to cook. And what this does is when we go into the water bath, the poaching liquid, the salmon will stay nice and orange or pink, whatever color you want it to be, without the fat of the fish coming through the fillet. So it'll be a much more attractive piece of fish.
And for just that long, Chef, or would you do that like an hour ahead of time?
Oh, you could do it 10 minutes, would be plenty. That was enough there. Just a little bit is all it really takes.
Okay. Nice.
Yep. Then I just keep this at a very, very low simmer, just a trickle of a boil. You don't want to boil it, so to speak. And once it comes back to a simmer, I turn it right down and I let it go for about 4 minutes. And then I'm going to take it off the fire and let it just sit in the brining liquid, the poaching liquid, until it's cooked through about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
So we're going to take this now
and
put it into our holding oven. And this will finish cooking on its own by just the heat from the water. Earlier, we already prepped some salmon. So I can show you how we plate this dish. I have some bib lettuce here for decoration. And here is our salmon, already poached. It's got a nice clean layer to it. Nothing, no white fat coming through. It's really pretty fish. I'm gonna put that through here.
And again, that's what the lime did, right? It kept that white
Kept
fat
that white fat
yeah,
from
yeah,
coming
yeah.
through. Otherwise, it's still good, but it doesn't
Right.
look attractive.
Exactly, yep.
And I like to do this with sour cream. Capers, my favorite. And some diced, chopped, finely diced red onion. Like that. And garnish with some sliced, quartered pieces of lemon.
It's the perfect warm summertime evening.
Oh, it's lovely in the afternoon with a glass of wine.
Have it on the deck.
Yep.
Yep.
These are some of the fennel fronds from the poaching liquid when I cut the fennel up.
Okay.
There's a nice little decoration on here. This is one of our favorites at my house.
Yep. Beautiful.
And that's that. That's finished. Let's serve that with
Yep.
some lightly toasted French baguette toast rounds. And you make your own little canapes. It's very delicious.
Nice.
So next we'll move on. We're going to do a pan-seared and a char grilled salmon fillet.
Okay.
The pan-seared is quite easy. Preheat our pans.
Okay.
And we're going to do a grilled one too, but I can't do that for you today because I don't have a grill out here. So we'll normally have our little pieces of salmon cut just like this. And I'm going to season these with a little lemon pepper seasoning. I love that when I pan-sear the salmon. It gives it a nice color and a nice delicate flavor. It's not overpowering. I'm going to sear that off in a little bit of clarified butter.
Okay. And clarified butter again is the
Well, you take whole butter,
right.
salted or unsalted,
Yep.
and you heat it very slowly in a pan, not boiling it, just to heat it so it melts, and the butter fat will rise to the top, the milk solids will fall to the bottom.
Gotcha.
Skim the butter fat off,
Mm-hmm.
and then ladle out the butter in the middle. It's clarified.
Yep.
You've got rid of the salt, you got rid of the milk product,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really great for cooking. It won't burn on you like regular butter would.
Right. And better than olive oil.
Well, no,
They're
olive
just
oil is better
different.
for you, but the
Okay.
clarified butter is nice though. Either way, you could use olive oil in this recipe also.
Yeah.
We'll wait for that to get a little bit warmer. So on the salmon that I would put on the grill, I use another seasoning, which is a grill seasoning by Montreal. It's just a great, it's got everything in it. It's really lovely on the grill because it's a dry rub.
Mm-hmm. Like pepper and garlic and
It's all in there, yep,
Yeah.
it's nice. Sprinkle some of that on there. And pat it on like that. And I would drizzle a little butter on this or a little pan spray, and this would go directly this side down on a preheated grill. Set a good grill mark on it, flip it over, maybe 15 minutes on your grill and it's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have some of that to show you.
And that doesn't fall apart on the grill when you're grilling?
Not really, salmon
No.
holds up quite well.
Good, okay.
You'd be surprised at how good, how easy it is.
Yeah.
Some people will leave the skin on, which will help ease in flipping the fish over.
Okay.
So you do the flesh side down first, flip it over, and let the bottom finish like that. I usually start it on a high grill heat,
Yep.
and then when I flip it over, I just turn it down to low, close the cover, 5 minutes, you're ready to go.
Good.
Okay,
It smells good.
so while that's cooking, we're going to make a couple of salads to go along with our dishes today. The first salad I'm going to make is an endive and avocado blue cheese salad. So I've taken a thing of endive, I've cut the ends off and shredded them up to make a nice little Half Moon, so I got some diced avocado, some Applewood smoked blue cheese crumble, and I use a little, just Italian dressing, just a little bit to get it in there. Toss that with our tongs. Larry, could you hand me a dinner plate, please,
Yes.
sir? Thank you. The salad, I got some more of this beautiful Bib lettuce. I really like this soft. It's pretty,
Yeah.
colorful.
Yep. We always say we eat with our eyes first, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I have saved some of these nice little points of the endive for decoration. Like so. And we just drop our salad right on top. Like this. And I've done some julienne tomato concasse for a nice color on top of that salad like that. And so we'll flip our fish. A nice sear on there. Smells good.
Sure does.
We'll go in our oven.
Yep, looks good too.
There you go. Thank you. And our next dish is going to come with a Caesar salad, so I'll need another plate, please, Larry. Here I've already chopped my romaine. Some shredded Parmesan cheese. Our Caesar dressing. Again, another quick toss. Go in here. We'll
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go to this burner.
Yeah.
A little more butter. That. A little more cheese on the top for decoration. Croutons. Now we'll go to our oven. And here we have our grilled salmon we did just prior to the filming.
Yep.
Coming back, sir.
Back, yep.
And here is our pan-seared salmon. On that plate like that. Thank you.
Yep.
A little salt and pepper. We have some asparagus and green beans coming here.
Nice.
Bring this plate over.
Yeah. What did you wrap those with, Chef?
I used a leek stem. I cut in strips from a leek.
Mm-hmm.
Poached it in water for about 10 seconds
Yep.
into an ice bath, and then I can use them to wrap and tie the vegetables. It's a nice presentation when you have company coming over.
Very nice.
With my sauces, I forget.
Yep.
Oh, right here. On the grilled salmon, today I'm going to use a little sweet chili sauce. It's nice summertime thing, right off the barbecue. And that's a nice little glaze. It adds a little, it's not too hot, but it's also got a sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm. You can buy that in the bottle in the store.
Yes, yep, they have that. The best one they have out there is called My Ploy.
Okay.
It's Asian, it's very good.
Yep.
And this is the hollandaise that we made for the seared salmon.
Great.
And we have a little red pepper garnish for that. Give it some color.
And if you're not making your own hollandaise, the packets are just as good usually.
Yes,
Yep.
Nora's makes a nice dry one. You
Yep.
mix, you just add your own ingredients. They have those at the stores. And we're just going to garnish ourselves with a little of our vegetables here.
Looks good.
So here we have a beautiful little pan-seared salmon with an arugula, endive salad, and our beautiful Caesar salad here, and our poached salmon.
Nice. Salmon 3 ways. What do you think?
I think we should try
Let's
it.
try it out.
Which one do you want to try?
I'll try this one.
Okay.
This one looks good.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Delicate.
Mmm.
Delicious.
Sauce is great.
Mm-hmm.
And the searing on the top. Delicious.
Yep, adds a nice steak to it.
Mm-hmm.
Try one of these, Larry. This is one of my favorites. Take a little
Yeah.
sour cream, a little onion, touch that, a little capers, a little piece of that poached salmon.
Looks good. No, that's heavenly.
Nice and light,
I like
moist.
smoked salmon like this, but poached salmon,
I
just as
love
good.
this too.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for joining us. Salmon 3 ways today. Thank you for watching, and please go to our website. You can see this video and follow the recipe. You'll see a recipe card for what we've done today.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks so much for joining us.
And these fish will all pair very well with a nice white wine of your choice.
Yep. ThirwoodPlace.com. Taste of Thirwood with Chef Payne.
See you
Thank
next
you.
time. Thank you.